Hey everybody, welcome back. So today, Levi bandaged up, right? So we're about to see him, well, if they're going to release another series, I don't know. We're going to see him with all the scars and stuff. I saw some like new image released recently of him with the scars and the eye patch. Not as much bandage as this, but I thought I'd draw him with this because he looks kind of cool. Poor Levi, you know. I wonder if if he did it on purpose, you know, because everyone would like freaked out. All the Levi stands, as they call them, freaked out about his beautiful face. But now he's all cut up. But I wonder if the manga guy knew that and did it on purpose. I bet he did. But anyway, I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast for you. Right? Kind of easy because we only have one eye. You know, it's the other eye is always the problem. Like Kashi or something. So center point of my page about here. We're just going to come up a little bit over to the right, and we're just going to start with his eye, right? And we'll go diagonal first. Right, and then he has real flat eyes, so it goes like right across this way. And then down. And the tops of his eyes, like the top eyelid in anime characters, are usually thicker than the bottom, right? So you just thicken it up a little bit. And then the bottom eyelid, just a thin line curves around there. His iris and his pupil, a half circle underneath, and his pupil just here. So now, so eyebrow just above. We don't have to worry about the other eye because there isn't one, which is nice. But his eyebrow, so starts just like here. We got this kind of crinkly a little bit, and then it goes flat across again. So, and then you add the space to color. So, and then his eyelid line, just here. And then some extra detail lines around, right? So like, Mappa does all this. Mappa is the studio that makes this. That's whenever I say, if you hear me say Mappa, that's why. So they just do these sort of extra detail lines around his face and stuff. He's a battle-weary Levi. He's seen a lot, and it takes his toll. So, what we can see then of his face, right? Not much. So we can see like a bit of the other eyebrow just over here goes underneath the bandage. So we can't really see much of it. And then his nose sort of comes down there. So what you're basically going to do is cut his face in half, right? Again. So it just goes down to there. Right? It's all covered with bandage. And eyes to his nose, right? We want it to be about the same as nose to his chin. Right? So you want his nose to be halfway. So if you marked 2 points, so like here to here, and then to his chin will be about to there as well, right? So we're going to just draw like, I think it is drawn in. So there's like these shadow sort of things. So say like his nose, we'll put his nose shadow just kind of here. Right, it's lightly drawn in. So here to here, we'll bring it to his chin level, which is down here then. So, because we can't see any facial features, right? So in a human face, eyes to nose, the bottom of the nose, is about the same as bottom of the nose to the chin. Okay, so like roughly, like his pupil, you know. Bring it to there. So they're roughly the same. And then nose to, say, like bottom lip area would be about the same as bottom lip. So, and it is drawn in because there's a shadow there as well. A little bit bigger maybe. I know that looks like an open mouth, but it's not. When you shade that, it'll be grey. So then we'll go up, right? So we've got like his chin goes up this way first, and then it kind of sticks. It bends out a little bit, so it goes like out this way. To there, and this one will go up. So about the same level, and that's where his ears are, in line with the nose, see? And then this bumps this way. Goes up under his hair eventually. So there's a bandage that goes across here, up underneath hair, about there. So we'll go across, and there is loads of hair covering that now, so you will have to erase some lines after, you know, because the hair comes down across. And then all this bandage that comes across his face, and you want to bump it because it goes over his nose and over his lips, and you know, so there'll be these bumping sort of little waves in it. Underneath that one. Like so. And then, so there's some extra sort of shadow kind of lines. So like say the bridge of his nose will have a bit of a shadow line just there. Some hatching just coming down. Like so, and then something for his eye, like a shadow here as well. And then there's all this texture on the bandage. They just draw it in as kind of these little hatching lines. Like so. And then he has a single bandage that comes up onto his face here. Down like that. All right, and then we can see his other ear. So, say like, so a sideburn first, I guess, here, and then this becomes the ear and goes around. Like that. And the bandage goes in behind, and then kind of a face line there. And then we have cartilage on the inside of his ear. So the easiest way to always start these is just like a letter J, right? That, and then you add more detail around. So his sideburn then just zigzag sort of hairlines. And then the rest of his fringe, right, hangs down over these bandages, right? So it starts just sort of center nearly of his face. Well, a little bit over to the left, actually. Just over this eyebrow. We've got this V up here. If you're wondering how high up the forehead is, forehead to eyebrows is usually the same as eyebrows to nose. So here to here, same as there to there. Okay, just so you don't make the forehead too big. And then spiking. Hairline going across. Okay. And then fringe, so it goes up to there, and then we will go down, like so, both sides. Right. And then we have all fringe coming across here. There's loads of like single strands of hair and spikes, right? So it's always tricky. But take your time. Which side do we do first? We'll do this side first. So let's go up this way. And down there. Some hang down straight this way. Then some extra sort of lines inside here. This fringe line there. And some more hanging down here. And there's like some more bandage lines underneath these. Hangs down onto his ear as well. This will go up around off my page, and like texture lines all going this way. And so see this bandage, so you should be able to see some of that going like across in between some of these gaps. Like there. Maybe some more, another bandage going down his head back here. Back there somewhere. And then more sort of lines going into the part in his hair. Right, and then same sort of thing going that way, and maybe some like texture lines on his hair there. Ooh, and there's another bandage. Yeah, well, we'll draw his fringe first. So, and then like the top of his head, we'll do one more spike here. And it goes just around. Like so, and of course any bandage lines under here, you know, you can add some more, and then there's like another one here. And any lines you go over, you can just erase. Right, so that's his face, pretty much. So then his neck comes down, like so. And he's got a shirt collar, which comes out around there. Same sort of thing, out around here. Seems to bump out, down, a couple of times, step down, like that. Then these neck muscle lines, like so. Adam's apple thing. Collarbones. And then we got that classic Attack on Titan vertical lines. Style shadow. Right, so then the rest of his shirt comes out like so, down, out to there. Like that. And then this comes down. This is like the green part, and the inside of his collar of his shirt is here. Comes in like so. To there. So. Like that, right? So then his green cape, okay? So this is all fold lines. Basically these overlapping bumps and stuff here. Then his shoulder there. So like shoulder is face width, right? So the width of his face will bring you sort of to the edge of the shoulder. It's a good rule of thumb. And this comes across that way. Down to there. And then around there. That way. And then the button on the green collar where it overlaps, just there. And then the rest of the green on the other side. So these sort of bumping things. And collar, shoulder, face width. About there. And this goes down like so. To there. Okay, but I think that'll do. That's how to draw Levi Bandaged. Hope it's helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.